Today's live, I'm going to talk to you about the DJI Mavic Mini, or well, the Mini 3. They've dropped the Mavic now. So the Mini 3 is been rumored to come out, and let's take a look at the tweet that started it earlier this month. So on March 1st, we have a tweet from Elcita LV stated on a tweet on March 1st. Make this bigger so you can see it. Before further confirmation, I'll regard this pic as joking. Let me zoom in so you can see it a little more. So here's a picture of what is leaked to be the Mini 3. And of course, everyone, when these leaks comes out, they get upset. Someone says, why would you even think this is legit? My 8-year-old can Photoshop better than this. And then just some other people laughing and when is it going to come out? And if you're new to like DJI in general, DJI is kind of similar to like Apple. They're always coming out with something new, but it might not be just like a wow factor. It's just a little bit of an improvement, but of course it comes at a higher price tag. And usually a new model drops every year. I know for the Mavic Air, I usually can expect that in like this fall, late summertime. I have the Mavic Air 2. And so they're saying that this Mini 3 may come out in April. And just based off of this one picture. So here it is. And then TED Talk says, just crashed my DJI Mini 1. Was thinking about getting the SE. But the Mini 3 at, let's see, $299 is looking good. So yeah. Let's see. Well, they haven't done the price point on the Mini 3 is rumored to come out in basically April. So they haven't done the price point with the Mini 2 being, you know, with the Mini 2 being basically $449. I would expect either the Mini 3 to be like maybe $50 to $100 more than that, or maybe they might drop the price of the Mini 2 and then bring that Mini 3 at $449. Still too early to tell because going back to this picture, it has, let's see, it has basically DJI Mini 3. And again, these are like rumors. So of course, everyone's saying this looks very photoshopped, and it does. But typically, when these like rumors come out, where there's smoke, there's fire. Like there's something behind it, something to be said about what this rumor is. It's just like a matter of what is this actually going to look like in the final results. So let's see. It has like a professional. It has the pro on it, which makes me believe like there's going to be something like a professional version of this. And I like Ted is saying like, do you think the controller will actually come with a screen though? So since this is saying that it's going to be a pro, I'm wondering, is that why they have this professional basically remote controller? In the past on the minis, they have not, but I know a lot of people, I know a lot are leaning towards, like the models are leaning towards the professional or basically the smart controllers. And I know like with the latest 3, there are some of the smart controllers out there. I would actually prefer to get a controller like this with the screen on it because I have this is what came this is what comes with like the Mini 2, like this size, where you clip on the phone basically here and then attach it. So this is like the standard one. So it could be, hopefully maybe there's an option to do both. Um and let's see. The reason I would prefer like a controller like that is because when I hook up my phone, I have to take it out of the case because it doesn't fit in the controller with the case. And you probably can't see it, but this is a S20. I've cracked it just by kind of rushing and putting the phone like in my pocket or just kind of going back and forth. So I've already uh, broken one of my phones and a couple of cracks in some other phones that I have. So the way phones cost these days versus like some of these smart controllers, kind of have to weigh that. But I know when I'm flying, like especially in extreme brightness, like I would rather like maybe a smart controller with a hood on top, like a little hood you can put so to block out the sun, because it's very harsh when you're trying to like see your phone and everything like that. So that is my 2 cents on it. So we'll have to see if it comes with it. Maybe it's going to come with both an option. And then let's see. There's some speculation on like how these propeller or how the arms are opening out on this picture. So again, these are just rumors, but I would think if you're looking into a mini, definitely wait to see what happens, because you're going to see potentially a price drop go down on the other minis, but that's just how DJI operates. They're always putting out something every year, and then you'll see a rush for people trying to sell it. And like I got the Mavic Air 2, and then shortly the Mavic Air 2S came out. So, and then I had the Mini and the Air 2 at the same time, and I had a hard time selling my Mini because the Mini 2 was coming out. So, I would hold off to see what happens unless you really need a drone right now. But I just wanted to talk through like why people kind of go towards the mini series. But there's some limitations right now, but there could be some improvements going forward. I think if this mini 3 has, let me go back to the picture. If this mini 3 has like active track, so that's where it follows you around. I think that would be great. Also, some of the features like being able to do some of the quick shots, which I showed earlier, making sure you're able to do that would be great. Also, making sure you're able to shoot raw footage, so you're able to edit it. So some of these minis do not allow you to do raw JPEG or raw video. So it's kind of hard with editing. Let's see. So with the release of the Mini 3, the Mini 2 will be cheaper, possibly. So like I said, either it might drop. Let's see. Let me go hide this. So either it might drop to like so basically it could go like maybe $50 to $100 more than the $449 on the Mini 2, or the Mini 3 could come in and replace that Mini 2 price point. But since they already have the Mini SE at like $299, it's more speculative that it might go up. So like might be a little bit more higher than the Mini 2. But we just have to wait and see, especially with what features are going to be on it. My personal preference, like I was saying earlier, I just decided to do the Air 2 series, the Air series basically, because of the limitations. I really the small size is cool, but like I said, people said their minis flew away, lost control of it, and it's like really small. Like some birds were like circling my drone a lot when I was flying the mini, and I just like once I started flying the Air 2, I'm just like, wow, this is what I've been missing. As far as I have HDR capability on the Air 2 and all that stuff, but the Air 2 at the time started, I did the combo package, and that was roughly, I want to say like $1,100. So that was at the time. They've come out with the Air 2S. I mean, you can find some cheap ones since then. So it's all about your price point, what you're trying to do with it. If you're trying to make money, we just have to see what's going to be the features of the Mini 3 before. But I know a lot of people that use the Mini 2 that are making like great footage, making money off it, got their Part 107 license, and are booking jobs with it. So it's all about your comfort level, all of that good stuff. So what do you guys think? Would you lean more towards a Mini 3, or would you look into, I guess it's hard to say until we see all the specs of it, but or would you go for a Mini 2? Let's